Hey everyone, welcome back to your channel Technology Incredible. Today we will solve problem number 1338 from the LeetCode, that is reduce array size to the half. So in this question we have to reduce the size of the array to its half length. This is a medium level problem. Let's check out the problem. You're given an integer array ARR. You can choose a set of integers and remove all the occurrences of these integers in the array. We have to select some integers from the array, set of integers from the array, and we have to remove all the occurrences of these integers. Okay, if 3 occurred 4 times in the array, then we have to, if we are selecting 3 in the set, then we have to remove all the 4 occurrences of that 3. Okay, like this we have to remove, and we have to retain the minimum size of the set. Okay, the integers we are selecting, we are putting them in a set. Okay, now the size of that set should be minimum, so such that at least half of the integers of the array are removed. Okay, it means that the size of the array should be at least half, reduced to at least half. Like if initial size of the array is 10, then it should be at least 5. 4 size 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 is also allowed, but at least half the size of the initial array. Okay, and the second condition is that the set, the number of elements in the set should be minimum. Okay, the size of the element should be minimum. Keeping this in mind, we have to retain the size of the set such that it is minimum. Let's see some examples. First, array ARR they have given, in which 3 is 4 times, 5 is 3 times, 2 is 2 times, and then 7. Okay, such that its length becomes 10. There are 10 elements in this array ARR, and they have written the output as 2. Okay, uh, so we have to decrease the length of this array by removing elements from this array. Okay, like if we remove 3, okay, they have written the set as 3 7. They have considered this set. Okay, now if they remove 3, then the size would become 6, but the half of the is this array size initially is 10, but now after removing 3 it becomes 6, but 6 is still greater than 5, so we have to remove one more element. Okay, then they remove 7 because 7 is only one, but there are multiple sets possible because they said that at least the half the size of the initial array, but less than half is also possible, is also allowed. Okay, but we have to retain the we have to keep this in mind that the set count is minimum. So by removing 3 and 5 also, it will be reduced to less than half. By removing 3 and 2 also, and by removing 3 and 7 also, it will be reduced. Okay, so here they have given the possible sets are 3 5, 3 2, 5 2, and 3 7 also. Okay, second example they have given is array ARR, in which 7 is 6 times. All the elements in the array are 7. But so if we remove 7, then we have to remove the all. That is, first, this is also a condition that if we are removing some element, then we have to remove the all the occurrences. Like here, the initial size is 6. We can't remove only 3 7. We have, if we are removing 7, then we have to remove all the 7s. Here all the elements are 7. So if we are removing 7, then the size will become 0, and the set will have only one element. That is, we can remove only 7 from here to reduce its size. Okay, let's see from the example and then we will solve it. The array is this: 3 4 times, 5 3 times, 2 2 times, and 7 2 times. So what we have done, we have created a dictionary in which all the different integers have its frequency. Okay, like 3 4 times occurred, then we have assigned the value, key is 3 and value will be 4. Okay, so we have created a dictionary like this. Now for the every element in this array, we have found out the frequency for the corresponding element, like 2 times occurred, 7 1 times occurred. Now what we have to do, we have to reduce this length of array to half, at least half. So half, the value will be 5. But what we can consider that the output array, the size of output array should be less than or equals to length of array by 2. That is, the size of output array should be less than equals to 5. Okay, we have to create an array from these elements such that the array size should be less than or equals to 5. So how can we do this? By removing the element from this array. Okay, now how we are removing? And we have to put those elements we have removed in this set. Now first let's start. 3 occurred 4 times, so we have kept these 3 here, and now the initial length will be 10. Then now length will become 10 minus 4, because the frequency of 3 is 4 here, so 10 minus 4 would become 6. Okay, now still 6 is greater than 5, greater than half the length of this initial array, so we would go further. Now what comes next? 5. Okay, now 5, the frequency of 5 is 3, so we will put 5 here, and what it will become? 6 minus 3, 6 minus the frequency of 5. Okay, now it would become 3, but 3 is less than 5, and it is allowed because our condition is satisfied, because the size of the output, the final array, reduced array, should be less than or equals to the initial length of array, half of the initial length, that is 5. 10 is the initial length and 5 is the half of that value, so this would become a set. Now how would we find? We have to retain the minimum value, minimum, the count should be minimum for this. The size of this set should be minimum, length of this set should be minimum. Here we have to retain 2. But what if we take the set as, we will remove 2, first remove 2, 7 and then 5. Okay, it would be wrong, because we have to remove 2. So what we will do? We will first remove the element which has the largest frequency. So first we will remove 3. So 3 is removed. 3 is removed from this. Now what we will say? The frequency less than 4. Okay, largest is 4, then less than is 3. So then we will remove the element 5. Now we check every time after removing, we check that is size is reduced to the half. If size is not reduced, then we will remove the next highest frequency. If size is satisfying our condition, then we will retain that number of count in the set. Okay, let's see how I have written the code in Python using this simple code. First, okay, let's say that this is the input we have given array, which is a list of integer. Now what we are doing, we are creating a dictionary. This counter function will create a dictionary from this list. Okay, each element is assigned to its frequency, number of times it occurred in the list. Okay, this counter function will do it for you and return a dictionary in Python. Now what we are checking? We are first checking the size of the original list. This is the original, ARR is the original list. So we have taken the size in this size variable. Now we have initialized a count variable to 0 and a result variable which we will return in the end. Now what we are doing? We are sorting the values in this dictionary, because what I have said that we will remove the element which have the highest frequency first. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, like this I have sorted this. So these are the list of the values. Okay, these are the list of the values: 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I have sorted. Then I will remove one by one element and check the length. If the length satisfy the condition, then I will return the count of the cell. Okay, now what I am doing, I am iterating for every value in this, every frequency in this dictionary. Okay, and what I am doing, I am adding this count. Like initial count is 0. Let me rub it. One minute. What I will do, I will subtract this frequency from the length. Okay, because this frequency is the value by which the integer is occurred. 3 is occurred 4 times. So what I will do, I will initialize the count initially to 0. Now what I will do, I will add this frequency 0 plus 4. Now a new, this 4 is removed. Okay, so what the length will become, it will become 6. So this is only I am doing, I am adding this value. Then if this is 6 is still greater than 5, then I will add 3 also. Now what it will become, it will become 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 6, 7. Okay, 10 minus 7 will become 3, and 3 is less than 5. So I will return that result value. I am incrementing the value of result also. So first I am adding the value in the count variable, adding the frequency in the count variable, then I am incrementing the result variable. This is the result is the set only. Okay, I am adding values in set. Now if count doesn't satisfy this condition, then it will increment it, the result value and count, but for the next value. But if this condition is satisfied, then it will return the result value. This result value is nothing but the elements in the set. So it will pass all your test cases. Let's submit it. Okay. Thank you.